Hey guys, what's up? It's Victorian and welcome to the Rip Hunter patch, aka 7.1.5. Now, what happened? Because if you read your patch notes, I read mine of the Beastmaster Hunter especially, then you're seeing a lot of buffs. Like, let's take for example, let's take the top buff. Like, all your Beastmaster spells got buffed by 9%. And you're thinking like, oh, that's amazing. So most of my Beastmaster spells and abilities got a 9% buff. That sounds great. That sounds really, really awesome. And then you check the... I just took the Fire Mage for example. The Fire Mage... the fire spells of the Fire Mage got buffed by 27%. This is what happened. So let me explain. Marksman and Beastmaster Hunter were in the start of Legion until now, until this patch. They were like kind of in the middle. Like Marksman was always outperforming Beastmaster Hunter in general, like in a lot of cases. But Beastmaster was still viable. We had some classes above us, and we had classes and specs below us. So we were kind of there in the middle. Now, we got some minor buffs. Like, if you look at the patch notes, a lot of classes got a lot of buffs. Like, crazy amount of buffs. Some got some minor nerfs, but not a lot. So, a lot of classes got buffed. And we got minor buffs. So, we already were in the middle. And now we got some minor buffs, and since that most of the classes and specs got heavily buffed, everybody is above us. Because if you purely read for example, the Beastmaster patch notes, you're gonna be like, oh, this is looking amazing, it's all plus. We're only getting buffed this and buffed that. Oh, looks like I'm gonna be doing amazing. And it's like, actually, no, you're not. Actually, you're at the bottom. If we check the DPS meters on the Warcraft logs right now, Beastmaster is at the bottom with Marksman barely above it. And then a couple places up is Survival Hunter. Yes, Survival Hunter is right now the better Hunter spec. That's weird because it was the worst spec until now, and now it's the best spec. Are there any good things to say about this 7.1.5? It's like, yeah, a lot of specs have been tweaked in a good way. Like, Elemental Shamans are competing with Announcement. Assassination and Subtlety are competing with each other. Affliction and Demonology Warlocks are doing very well. So Fury and Arms are doing pretty good. So there are a lot of specs got the right attunement, got the right buffs, and bringing back up. I mean, I didn't see Elemental until 7.1.5 since Warlords of Draenor, because Elemental Shamans were not viable since Mist of Pandaria, so nobody would bring one. Through entire Warlords of Draenor, I've barely seen an Elemental Shaman, and it wasn't viable in the start of Legion until today, until the patch hit. Now Elemental is viable. That's very good. I'm happy to see that back. I'm very glad for the people who love Elemental Shaman. Maybe it's a little bit late, but at least it's back right now. So how are things with the Hunter? Well, I've been on the forums like a couple hours and looked at many posts, and it's reroll time. A lot of hunters. There's so many hunters rerolling. The reroll is real. And also a lot of hunters are quitting. I see a lot of people, and that actually surprised me, are being, not surprised me in a negative way, but that people were so loyal to their hunter. Like, I've been playing this class for like 9 years or 5 years, and I don't want to reroll. I've been playing this as long as I've been playing WoW. I really love my hunter. I don't want to play anything else. I'm quitting. I'm walking away from the game because of this patch. So if you're playing hunter and you want to be competitive on the DPS meter, and you want to contribute in DPS, I kind of want to say, then it's time to reroll. That's my opinion, but I'm going to reroll. Now, I'm the type of guy who never makes a main switch. I never made a main switch in the expansion. I'm picking my main and I'm sticking with it. But I'm gonna reroll Elemental. I wanted to play an Elemental Shaman in Legion from the start, but I had a beta key, I tested it, and I knew the DPS was really, really bad, and I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy that. I did not want to play Mage because of the Rune of Power, because fuck that spell, it really grinds my gears. I can't stand it to be a turret standing still somewhere. So I'm gonna go with the Elemental Shaman, because that's what I wanted to play. It's viable now again. I played Beastmaster with, even though it's a very simple spec, I really love that I could move around and deal with any mechanic, and I could soak, and I had okay single target, but I also had okay AoE abilities and cleave abilities. I had a lot of fun on my Beastmaster. I'm certainly I'm just kind of sad to let him go, but this is just not viable anymore. It's just not if Blizzard doesn't fix this, then yeah, it's gonna be RIP Hunter. It's time to reroll. If you just love your Hunter, by all means, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. So if you're a very good player, you're very good with your Hunter, you can still outperform people by being really good at mechanics, being really good with your interrupts, with your with the traps, which brings me to the next point. Is like, yes, we got our traps back, I'm well aware, but raid teams and guilds have been doing so long without those traps because barely anyone played survival. So raid teams and guilds are used to deal with mechanics without having those traps available to them. So, and I don't think they want to bring a Hunter in with traps with really bad DPS if any other class and spec is outperforming them. I really don't think they're gonna sacrifice the DPS just for a tar trap. I don't think that's gonna happen. So, but even though, if you're really good with your Hunter, you're really good with playing it right, being in the right positions, being interrupting, not dying a lot, and helping really out on fights, by all means stay. But you have to be that guy who's gonna be really good, because any other spec basically in the game right now is gonna outperform you. If you're Beastmaster, Marksman for sure, and basically and survival as well. I mean, any other melee spec is better than survival, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get into raid teams if anything or everything is better than you. But I'm still been in raid teams where they prefer the player over the class. So if you're gonna stick with the Hunter, be sure you're the player. That's kind of what I'm saying. Be sure they want to bring you because you're that good. You're the guy who's who they want to bring, that is making the fight easier. The last thing I want to talk about is what is going to happen now. What are the things that can change this? The only thing that can change this, that can help us around, is that Blizzard is recognizing what is going wrong and is going to say like, yeah, we heard you, we're hearing the feedback, we're gonna fix it. That's an option that might happen. The other thing that might happen is that Blizzard is saying like, hey, it's your turn to be at the bottom of the DPS meter. It's your turn. Like, Shadow Priest had that problem in Mist of Pandaria. Like I said, Elemental Shamans had that problem in Warlords of Draenor. And if Blizzard is saying like, hey, it's your turn, you've been doing good last couple of years, you were always viable, you've never been at the bottom, so it's your turn to be at the bottom of the DPS meter, and we're not gonna do anything about it, then I think a lot of people are gonna stop playing Hunter. Some people might quit the game, and I think a lot of people are gonna reroll. And for the first time ever during the expansion, I'm going to be the guy who's rerolling as well, because I'm not gonna wait until Blizzard fixes, unless they announce in like 2-3 weeks. I might come back to it, but otherwise, nope. So if you watch this video and listen to me rambling about Hunter, then I thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys.